Hello and welcome to this little video. Today I'm going to be reading an extract from this, which was my very first book back in 2012, the Casebook of Sam Spallucci. The first outing for my paranormal investigator as he gets to grips with a world of werewolves, vampires and the like which lurk just below the shadows. Before I plough on from this little fella from the Case of the Vexed Vampire, a like would be wonderful, a subscribe be even better. You know how these algorithms work. Anyway, off we go. Imagine this coin is your life, Dave. Lots of little steps making one big journey. Lots of little steps bring you right here now to this room, to this sofa. Lots of little steps. Dave's voice was not much more than a murmur. That's right, my dear. Little steps. Your mind is my mind. Spliff, I hissed. Behave. What? He protested. I'm tapping into his subconscious, Jungian archetypes and all that. You're dicking about more like. He shrugged. Same difference. Anywho, he's deeply under now. Where do you want to begin? At the beginning, I guess, when he was knocked down. Spliff nodded. Dave? Uh-huh. His eyes were completely glazed over and seemed to burn a deep red in the dim light. I want you to tell me about the accident the other day. When the car hit you, what were you doing? I was walking down Caton Road. Why were you there? There was a convention at the Holiday Inn. I was on my way home after handing out some flyers for the business. Spliff looked at me for confirmation. Sounds about right, I concurred. What with the bookshop and all? Spliff continued the interrogation. Where did the car hit you, Dave? Outside the Holiday Inn. It jumped the lights. Didn't even see it till it was under me. Spliff and I both grimaced. Ouch, Spliff whispered, then asked, what happened next? I was lying on the pavement. I could feel a lot of pain in my chest, and I think I was bleeding from somewhere. Then I knew I wasn't alone. Someone was with me. I could hear voices. Spliff gave me a warning look. I inhaled and let my breath out slowly. This made something quite clear. There must have been more than one vampire. Tell me about the voices, Spliff asked, his Scottish baritone soft and coaxing. There were two. One a deep-sounding male, very refined. The other a female, sounded quite young. They were arguing. What about? Me, Dave frowned. The man said they had to go, but the woman said that they couldn't just leave me there. The woman came over to me and placed her fingers on my neck. She said that my pulse was weak. Dave, did you see the woman? Yes, she was very pretty. Spliff raised his eyebrows. Aren't they always? What did she look like? A soppy smile filled the vampire's dreamy face. T'Pol. Spliff paused and looked at me with a contorted look of confusion on his face. What? He mouthed to me. The science officer on the Enterprise, I whispered. I thought that was Spock, Spliff whispered back. Does he cross-dress these days? I smiled. It's from another series, I informed him. You really need to get out more, Sam, Spliff muttered as he turned back to Dave. What does this T'Pol look like, apart from the pointy ears? Petite, slim, nice, you know. I gesticulated appropriately with my hands, and short dark hair. Sounds adorable, Spliff huffed. Ideal insomnia fodder, I smiled back at him. Quite. Now, Dave, what happened next? The man said that they had to go. He said others would be there soon. She said that I was near death, and she had to save me. He wasn't happy about that. She said, stop being so stuck up and keep watch. Then she bent over me and sank her teeth into me. I felt really lightheaded. I thought I was going to pass out, but she placed her wrist over my mouth, and I felt her blood seeping into my mouth. It tasted sweet, like honey. Lovely, Spliff grimaced. What happened next? There was the sound of a car, and the man shouted, Nightingale! We have to go, now! She pulled her wrist away and looked worried. He's not finished, she said, but the man was insistent. She gave in, but bent over and whispered instructions into my ear. What were they, Dave? Spliff asked. Then out of the side of his mouth, live long and prosper. Make it so... Ow! He rubbed his leg where I kicked him. Uncalled for, Samuel. She said, find the Eternals. Protect the twins. Await the divergence.